Here's one that completely backs up why, as a guy, or anybody for that matter, you always have to pay attention to people's behavior around you, people that are close to you and whose your life could be in their hands, in a manner of speaking. Paying attention to their behavior, their patterns, and when things change abruptly, something could be up. In this story here, this guy's wife is a social media addict. She literally broadcasts every part of her life on social media, Instagram, TikTok, one of those. And that in itself is a major issue. And then one day she goes on a Bachelorette weekend in Mexico, I think, or somewhere. And guess what? No longer posting any pictures or videos or clips or anything like that. And that leads him down the path to unraveling something fishy's going on. Titled, Am I the a-hole for suspecting my wife of doing something awful at her friend's Bachelorette week in Mexico? She spent virtually zero money and took no pictures. And shout out to Joseph for sending me this story. He says, I'm in the middle of probably the biggest crisis of my adult life, and I can barely think, so I apologize in advance if this comes across as really weird or rambling. My wife went to Mexico last week for a friend's bachelorette party, and aside from the plane ticket, the hotel, and the first day's food and drinks, she didn't spend a penny all week. Didn't spend money all week? Yeah, I mean, on the credit card, it's as clear as day that on Monday, up until about 9 p.m., she was buying dinner, stuff at the hotel, drinks at the bar, blah, blah, blah. And then after 9 p.m., she didn't spend another cent the entire week until she was at her layover airport in Dallas. She says because her friend took over and paid for everything. I guess that is plausible, but it's still giving me a funny feeling. Well, trust your gut. He knows his wife. Obviously, she's a spender. You're going on vacation. Of course, you're going to be running up tabs at the bar, buying souvenirs. And if she's a woman, of course, she's spending a lot of freaking money. But just like that, what could be going on? What is worse is our wife is a person who posts her entire life on Instagram or TikTok. Mostly Instagram. But if she does anything from getting a latte to picking up the kids at school, she'll post it either as a picture or a story. Get a freaking life. What a loser. I do not get these people that have to broadcast their entire lives on social media. Those people are attention whores. So they absolutely 100%, right? And I guarantee if she's remotely attractive, she's got guys talking to her. Guys, this guy obviously has no idea who they are around the world. No amount of attention and validation is ever enough for these types. And being married to one of them, oh my God, that is a giant red flag. I was kind of keeping an eye on it because I was excited for her to go on a trip. And again, I guess it's plausible, but it gives me a funny feeling. The other word plausible is coming up a lot in this story. When she got home, I said, I can't wait to see all the pictures she took. And she really blew me off and said she just didn't feel like taking pictures that week. What a load of crap. Come on. The social media addict that can't literally go to the bathroom without posting a picture of her flushing the toilet, all of a sudden doesn't take pictures for an entire week in Mexico, beautiful beaches and all that, if they're at the right place, with her girlfriends doing the shots and the margaritas. Really? No. She's hiding something. Or was she even on that trip? She has been incredibly distant, and last night she said she just didn't feel like sleeping she felt like sleeping on the couch because the AC is better. But I swear I heard her talking on the phone in the middle of the night. She rather give up the bed to go sleep on the couch. Yeah, okay, something's going on. When I got to check on her, I accidentally tripped her with the dog and made a huge racket, so when I got downstairs, she appeared to be sleeping. Yeah, you need to be a little more, smooth, and you're sneaking around the house to catch her in the act. Tripping over the dog isn't a good idea. I brought this all up this morning, and she said that I'm not accusing her or anything, but all this I put together is making me feel uneasy. I wouldn't have put it like that, dude. I wasn't trying to bait her or fight with her, just my feelings on the table. She said, you're a major effing a-hole for bringing this up on her first day back at work. Immediately, he's the bad guy. That's how it works. Deny, gaslight, throw insults your way. I said I wasn't trying to pry, just communicating with her, and she said, your communication is prying, and I'm not discussing this with you ever again. She then took the kids to summer camp and left. Does this sound like a wife that really loves her guy? In any way, shape, or form, the way she's acting, not to mention the whole attention to social media thing? Nope. Sounds to me like the guy she married so she could have a wedding, and she could have a rock on her finger, and have kids, and all that, but has no respect for this guy whatsoever. But let's see more of what's going on here. He does all these little mini updates. He says, so I realized that her text probably synced to her iPad, so I just checked. It took me a while to figure out the passcode, but I did. But there was an iMessage at 9:15 the night that she got to the resort from a number with no contact info. The message said, "Okay, I'll meet you in the lobby. Is the app you said Signal?" Well, that's what the guy said there. Is the app you said Signal? I looked up Signal, and it's kind of like WhatsApp. The iPad doesn't have Signal on it. So who's she meeting that she couldn't have separate messages with her on her phone like her girlfriend supposedly? Another update. He says, if you've been following my comments, you've seen that my sister is coming over and she's insane internet sleuth and is relentless when it comes to the cheating stuff. She also scares me a bit, but I'm hoping this isn't a mistake. I'm going to probably stop responding for a while so we can talk and see, and she can do her thing. I'm numb, but she can do this. Thanks for everyone and the nice comments, and the reality check is not looking good. And the last mini update here to find out what's going on. He says, she cheated, and my sister was able to get lots of info from the real estate guy, and my wife denied it at first, but then she admitted it. So it took a long time to update, but I'm numb. Have literally zero idea what to do now. And that is the abrupt ending to his story, unfortunately, but I'm sure there'll be more. But the point is, notice that he said that when the sister got evidence, she, of course, denied it. Probably called him an effing a-hole again, and then came clean. So this whole thing, she was cheating, and he was right. His gut told him something was wrong. So guys, like I said, you notice changes in behavior patterns of your loved ones, particularly in this situation, your wife or girlfriend. Pay attention to that. Going a whole week without updating social media, unless her whole social media, there was a breakdown, and whatever they want to call when it doesn't work, then no, something's going on, because she didn't want anything to be shown of what she's really up to. She probably wasn't even there in Mexico. She's probably somewhere else with that guy, and the whole thing was a big sham. Or she was there, met him, and all her girlfriends kept it quiet. And by the way, I'm sure her girlfriends know that she's up to no good. So there you go, guys. Unfortunately, this guy has kids, and it's not going to be pretty. But he can't be with someone like that, particularly the way she was gaslighting him and yelling at him and all that. No. And by the way, who wants to be in a relationship with someone who's a social media addict? They're just pathetic human beings. Now some comments. One guy says, by the way, start getting finances locked down and secure. Document every interaction, secure good legal counsel, and plan on getting accused of anything from being a terrible husband to doing bad things to the kids. If she was this conniving to get some strange D, she will be willing to plow you into the dirt to maintain her lifestyle and social status. And I hate to break it to you, but it probably is this time you found out about it, not the first time. Yeah, this guy needs to control the narrative and tell everybody he knows immediately. She is going to go scorched earth on him, so he has to go scorched earth first. Talk to a lawyer, tell everybody what's happened here, because you know she's going to trash his name on social media. You know her, how she's seen publicly is so important to her, hence the social media type of thing. And if he's not careful, she's going to definitely do, the claws are going to come out. So no, there's no going back here. One more. So the friends knew and helped her cheat. They need to be involved in this. I cannot believe the fiancé would be happy knowing that his soon-to-be wife actively helped her friend cheat. Nice value she got there. Expose them. Well, either she did actually go on a Bachelorette weekend and met the guy, or she didn't go at all. It's a big sham. But yeah, let the husbands of these women know. You need to protect yourself now. She needs to get out of the house immediately, inform your family and friends, and lawyer up. Check several lawyers so you can go out with the one you got a good feeling with. Go scorched earth and do not give up. The partner who does not give up wins in the end. Inform the wife in Florida what the husband did. Do this discreetly so she can bleed this motherfucker dry. Yeah, I guess the lover, this guy who she's been seeing, is from Florida. She tracked him down. I think he's a realtor or something like that. Start your healing journey without her. Her reaction when returning was telling you all you need to know. Actions speak louder than words. Amen. So there you go, guys. Always pay attention to behavior patterns. Listen to your gut, because his gut told him something wasn't right. You know, I know he kept saying this was plausible, that was plausible, but let's be honest here. So, poor guy here, but you know what? I really hope he's smart about this whole thing and does not take her back.